Hello everyone, my name is Anton Oparin, and now let's get straightly to the title of this video. Many guitar players, when they start playing guitar, there's a huge problem with the beginners. When they buy a guitar, they go home and they watch some YouTube videos, and the guys there tell them that, you know, this is a tab, and you know, a few exercises, you play them and you will play cool in some time, you know, but actually this thing doesn't really work. The tabs won't help you to play better. Okay, so yeah, so you can learn some pretty cool stuff there and some pretty beautiful licks, and they will sound cool if you can play guitar. But if you can't and you don't know certain, you know, technical things, you won't be able to sound cool. So now let's discuss this little thing called pick holding. And this is a huge problem of all beginners. Just maybe not all beginners, but majority of them. So when you open a YouTube video and the guy there just says, take a pick and start playing this pattern or, you know, lick. So when beginner takes a pick and he puts his thumb on the pick, he puts it like this, majority of them. And the problem is that this part of your thumb is soft. So what happens? When you hold a pick like that, it starts moving in your hand when you play. Or, unless of course you really tense your thumb and this all pick holding construction, and you really tense all your hand to hold a pick. So let's imagine that this is a string, right? This is a string. So when you hold a pick like that, and you're relaxed, as the guy on YouTube told you, so you try to play the note, and in the very moment when you play and when you pick a note, your pick starts moving in your. See this movement? So your pick starts moving in your hand, and you just mute the string with the pick. So what happens is this. Especially if the guy on YouTube told you that you need to relax your hand totally, no tension, and stop, and this thing happens. So that's why, you know, when you play some licks and stuff, you can sound like that. Because this one, this sounds much better, right? Okay, now let's find out how to fix this problem. So when you hold a pick, try to point the pressure on this part of your thumb where the bone is closer to your skin. It's right here. It's not like, you know, it's not very deep, and it's not this soft part. It's somewhere here, like 45 degrees if you watch, you know, like the thumb like that. So you hold your you know, so you just put your thumb so that the pick and the thumb is on one line here. So you hold the pick like that, and then it becomes much easier for you to hold the pick, so to be relaxed at the same time, pretty much relaxed. It's not really relaxed, you know, I mean this pick holding construction, but I'll talk about this in another video. So it's much easier for you to hold a pick pretty well right here, and it doesn't move like you know, like before, because it's just because the bone is it's not the muscle, right? So that's why it's just easier to hold the pick harder, and it doesn't move there. So what you get is, now if you want to pick a string, what happens is when you pick a string with this pick holding construction, as I call this entire thing. So now when I pick a string, it is the string that is going away from the pick, because the pick is just going through it like a tank, you know. It's going forward and like, I mean down but forward, because it's just it's harder, because the pressure from the pick is bigger than the string's pressure. Okay, so this is what happens. So now when you pick a string, the string goes away from the pick. This is what happens right now. So you so your hand goes down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and the string, this is the string that's actually moving like that. So now let's hear the difference between these two ways of playing. Well, you can use different ways of playing when you want to use dynamics in your playing, when you want to change the way you sound. You can use it, of course, but so okay, let's just listen and you will understand everything by yourself. Okay, so this is the way how majority of beginners play. And now let's hold a bit like this, and try to tense just this little part of your hand, this pick holding construction, and relax your entire hand, the forearm, the wrist joint, and everything else. So now. So that's it. This is a short lesson about holding a pick, and I hope you enjoyed it, and that you will use it in your guitar playing and practice. So thank you very much for watching this video. Hope to see you soon. Goodbye.